Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is actually quite a serious one. The thought of it came to me after the tragic events of this weekend. Now most of you will know, especially if you live in the UK or are a big fan of Love Island, that sadly Caroline Flack, the host of Love Island, took her own life. This was an incredibly sad event, and what's even worse is that this is not a rare occurrence. Now I was really upset over this news. I'm honestly absolutely heartbroken over her death, and what hurts even more is knowing that people die every single day from suicide. Now I've been racking my brains trying to think of what I can do to make a difference, and all I could really think of is to do a video like this. Now it's going to be a video on apps which are good for your mental health. This is just something I just thought of at the time, but if this video can help at least one person, then I'll be happy. The reason why I decided to do this video is because if you genuinely feel like you cannot speak to anyone, even though that definitely is not true, there's always going to be someone you can speak to. You may not realise it at the time, there's always someone who's there for you. Even that's just me. Like, even though you don't know me, if you want to message me with your problems and you want to have someone to rant to, someone to cry to, someone to even have a laugh with, because I can be funny sometimes, please don't ever feel like you can't message me, because I will always try my best to reply. I don't get many messages, so I can guarantee I'll see your message. And I will be putting numbers down below you can call as well, if you really feel like there's no one else in your life you can speak to. So basically the whole reason behind this video is just because I want to spread some awareness of some apps you can use that literally just help you get through your day. If you really feel like you can't talk to anyone else, hopefully these apps will give you at least a little bit of relief from whatever you're going through. I'm really sorry for the really long intro. I felt like it's really important to mention that first. But anyway, we're going to go on to the first app now. Okay, so the first two I'm going to talk about in today's video, you probably have heard of because they are quite popular, and that is Calm and Headspace. Now, I'm going to talk about Calm first. I think I have actually done a full review video on this, which I'll put it up in a card above somewhere, so you guys can watch it if you so wish. At the beginning, it will say, what brings you to calm? And you can select what your goals are. So I'm going to put increase happiness, to reduce anxiety, and let's say build self-esteem. Unfortunately, one of the biggest cons of Calm is that you do have to pay to access everything on it. However, I'll show you guys in a minute how you can get it free for your first month. I'm going to go into a little bit of detail first what the app's actually about, so you can decide whether you actually want to give it a go and buy the full thing or just use the free version. So at the bottom here you have sleep, meditate, music and more. So if you go to sleep, you'll get access to sleep stories. It is actually quite good because they read it so softly, like actually being read like you're a child. And when you've got quite a bad anxiety, it can be really calming to listen to sleep stories before bed. So you can just have like random sounds, so ocean, waves, babbling brook, you know, city rain, waterfall, that kind of thing. All of these seem to be unlocked on the free version. They give you a daily calm, but annoyingly the daily calm is normally always locked with Calm Premiums. You can't actually use it on the free version. But you do get access to 7 days of calm, 7 days of sleep, train your mind and how to meditate with the free version. You can also select the different categories of meditation like sleep, anxiety, beginner, stress, etc. And you also have music as well. We have things like Sam Smith and that on there. And all of these seem to be unlocked, which is good. So what I'm going to do now, I'll quickly show you how you can access the Calm Premium for a month for completely free. I have an app called Sweatcoin. I mention this app all the time. I'm so sorry, but it is so useful. And at the moment on Sweatcoin, one of the offers is Calm Premium, and it's completely free. So you don't need to have done any steps whatsoever on the app to be able to access this. I only recently started doing this. It never used to give you anything free. Now it gives you all of these like trials free. As you can see here, it says Calm app for meditation and it says free at the top. If you want to get a month's worth of Calm for free, then download Sweatcoin. It don't do any steps whatsoever. It will just be on there. You can claim it straight away. Sadly, something which I am sad about, but have to admit to, is every single one of these apps mentioned in today's video will require a subscription if you want to access all the features. They have got a free version, and some of the apps do give you more than other apps do. I'm actually only using the free version of all of these apps myself. A lot of them do give you free trials. You can always give them a go and see what you think of them. So next app I want to talk about is Headspace. Now Headspace is another one you guys probably do know about. It's quite a popular one. Basically this app is all about meditation. If you have the subscription to it, you can unlock a hell of a lot of stuff for meditation. You know, you've got anger, so if you're feeling really angry, meditation to help you calm down your anger. You've got ones to help you focus, ones to help you get up in the morning, ones to help you sleep at night. Yeah, we've even got ones that when you're going out for a walk, you listen to it as you're walking. I imagine that's what it is anyway, so it has walk. But we've even got good morning meditations for kids as well. We've got a mental fitness program inspired by NBA and WNBA athletes to help you reach any kind of goal in life. So literally they've got literally everything. You can cover every type of meditation on here and guarantee it's on there. But you might have to pay for it as a subscription to actually be able to access the proper stuff. So I recommend doing a free trial first, see if you really like it or not. I've not done a proper video on Headspace. I can do one. If there's any apps on this video you want me to do a proper video on, please let me know down below in the comments and I'll do a full video on it later on. So the third app I want to talk about is called Synctuition. Now I actually found this app through an advert that was playing on another app actually, funnily enough. And this one is actually more for those people who are big believers of law of attraction, or have heard about law of attraction and really want to try following it, then this app is for you. If you don't believe in it or think law of attraction is complete bullshit, that is fine as well if you do think that. But this app is not for you. Now again, just have a subscription. I did say earlier, all these apps have a subscription to access most of the content. But it does give you a couple you can use for free. I'll show you what you can access on the free version. You've got Introduction, Welcome to Synctuition, Gratitude, Vacation, and all the others are locked. But as you can see, by like things like Gratitude and Vacation, that's if you want to manifest like a vacation into your life. I personally, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about this, but I personally am a big believer of law of attraction, and I'm working really hard on like manifesting my goals and, you know, and changing my mindset. And honestly, like my mindset is so different to how it was a year ago. I can't even believe it. I haven't actually used this app at all yet. So I'm really excited to actually give this app a proper go and see what it can do for me. There are some things that I am still struggling with, like the really big things I'm still struggling with, thinking how the hell am I ever going to be able to manifest that into my life. But you know, this is what this app is for. It's more like changing mindset. So if there's like a vacation you've been really want to go on, like you feel like you can't afford it, you can listen to the vacation audio track and it wires up your mindset to believe you're going to go on that vacation, you're going to have a great bloody time. I think this app is actually more hypnotism and meditation. For example, like with Gratitude, like it wires your brain up using hypnotism. It hypnotises you to become more grateful for things you get in your life and basically make law of attraction work for you. But like I said, if you don't believe in law of attraction, it's completely pointless to get this app. So I'm going to the fourth one now, which is called Sanvello. I believe this got editor's choice on Google Play Store, so that's one reason why I downloaded it. So it's asked me to check in and asked me how my week was. So this week my anxiety score is 18, my stress score is 10, my depression score is 0, which is good. What does this mean? Your score indicates you experience severe anxiety. Oh, okay. That's not as good as I thought it was then. Your score indicates you experience minimal stress. That's something. And your score indicates you experience minimal depression. And severe anxiety does not surprise me at all. I do have quite bad anxiety. But even when I'm out of a situation that makes me anxious, I'll still find something else to be anxious about, so it doesn't surprise me at all. But I think that is quite good because it's like right in front of you how your week was, how you've been feeling. I do think it's actually quite good to check in on this app every week so you can see whether you've improved mentally or got worse mentally. It's always good to see when the scores get better rather than worse. So it just proves that things always get better and you will always get better. So I think this is actually a very good thing to do. You can also add your mood rating in there as well, and over the week, every single day you add in how you're feeling. I put, for example, I'm feeling very good. You can also put what's going on. You can also use hashtags like happy or tired. So if you want to talk about why you're feeling good or even talk about why you're feeling sad, this app gives you the opportunity to do that, and you can always look back on each day of the week and see how your mood's either improved or got worse, and you can see what caused that as well. We've also got the fog of feelings, a feeling better guided journey. I did just press start, but I couldn't get back out of it again. But what that basically is, if you're feeling like really down, you can select start and it will take you through a guided journey to make you feel a little bit better. So I think it's really nice. If you're bored or feeling down or even feeling in a really good mood, they've got an option where you can actually get suggestions of activities you can do if you're not sure what to do with yourself. You can write down your thoughts on this reframe thought entry, and it actually will change the thought for you. They've got little quotes at the bottom as well. The cool thing about this, you can input via text or even via voice. So if you feel like you can say out loud your thought, then you can say it via voice instead, but you can have the option to say it via text. I'm just going to say start. Identify any thoughts that went through your mind. This could be your interpretations about a situation and what it might mean to you. So it gives you an example, e.g. I'm going to mess up. So I'm going to say something like, I'm going to fail my exam and my future is going to be ruined. Highlight any inaccurate or negative thoughts by dragging your finger over the words, I'm going to fail. And what type of thinking trap is it? I can't say it, it's that one. You can set multiple if you like. Labelling and judging, predicting future events, fortune telling, definitely. Okay, I'll do. Next step, reframe. You can actually change it now in a way that you can say, oh, how would my friend say it to me? And you select the thing you highlighted, negative thing you highlighted, and you reword it. Now, I think that's actually a really good way of doing it. Well, that's good. Today's meditation, public transit. For example, if you're like me, because I'm definitely like this, and terrified of going on the underground or whatever by yourself, this meditation actually will help you deal with the anxiety associated with it. It's actually one of the best apps in this video, I've decided already. I'm actually in awe of this app. It's absolutely amazing. I just keep finding stuff thinking, oh, that's so good. And there's also a little bit about gratitude as well. Somebody's wrote, I'm grateful for not giving up on myself. I'm grateful for another day of life. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's definitely the best way to finish talking about this app. And the last one I want to talk about is called WhySir. Now, WhySir, I think that's how it's pronounced anyway. I actually mentioned in my last video, I remember talking about WhySir specifically, and it was very different back then. But again, that was 3 years ago I did that video. And I re-downloaded it for this video today because it did help me a lot back when I was at uni using it. And it's changed so much. This is the new home screen. I now have my very own space. You have your normal chat with WhySir that I had last time. But this is a bit I showed you guys last time, I believe. You can just talk to WhySir about your problems and that. It says, hi Becky, I'm WhySir. I'm an AI penguin you can chat with about your emotions and thoughts. So how do you help? Potential challenges, how you are feeling. Say you're anxious about something. For you, it's generally just worrying thoughts you feel in your body as well. I won't talk to him forever. I just want to quickly show you guys what the conversations are actually kind of like. So it's okay, then I can guide you through visualizations and breathing and make your body and mind feel secure and in control. And also talk through what you're worried about. Back when I last used this app, it was completely free. But now, sadly, it has a subscription to it. There is an SOS button there. I'm not going to press that just in case, but I'm imagining that SOS button is for when you really need help. Now, a brand new thing that WhySir's added to their app is you get the option to add your very own personal therapist. Now, this therapist is an actual human being. It's not just an AI robot like WhySir is. So that's something that you can pay to actually speak to over the phone, or I guess not via FaceTime or just via text chat on the app. But it is quite expensive. You get a 20% off welcome offer when you first get the app, but it's actually $19.99 a week with the offer, and it's normally £25 a week for a therapist without the offer. So I personally wouldn't do that. Now in the UK we are very lucky, you don't have to pay for therapy, or you do if you go privately. Get referred via the NHS, you can get free therapy sessions with a therapist. But I know that in some countries like America it's normal to pay for therapy sessions anyway. But if that's what you want to do and you have the money for it and you feel like you need that, then that's great. Go for it. I want to show you guys it anyways in case you do want to give it a go. Now with premium, the therapist is not actually included in premium. If you want to get the therapist on this app as well, you have to pay separately for that. But premium of this app is £99.99 per year. I do admit, compared to the other apps, it's quite expensive, so I probably won't be doing that with that particular app. Anyway, I'm going to finish the video there. Now, out of all the apps I mentioned in today's video, I honestly recommend installing the Sand Velo one the most, because I'm actually really impressed with how much has gone onto the app. I'll also be putting down below a couple of links to some petitions. I'd really appreciate it if you could sign as well. All the details on the petitions for you guys, so you can decide whether you actually want to sign it or not, whether you actually agree with it or not. But if you do sign it, I'd really appreciate it, and I'm hoping that this will be a year of change. But it's honestly, it's such an awful situation. My heart goes out to anyone who's affected by suicide in any way, and I'm really hoping that this video will make some kind of difference. But if we can take anything from Caroline's death, you can see how loved she was. And not even just Caroline. Like, I've had friends who've been personally affected by suicide, where they've known someone who took their own life, and honestly the comments about that person, how much everyone loved them, how much of an amazing person that they were, how their life will never be the same without them. You're probably watching this right now thinking, oh, that won't be me, people don't care about me at all. I can guarantee to you right now there's at least 2 people in this world who care about you, and if you left this earth, those people, their life will never be the same ever again. And I know a lot of people out there probably have been probably thinking, oh, I told my boyfriend or I told my friend the other day that I wanted to kill myself, they just laughed at me or something like that. But there's people out there who do want to help you. There's people out there who absolutely adore you and will be devastated if you left this world. Whatever happens, please talk to someone, and if that person doesn't understand, go to someone else, because there's always someone out there who'll understand you. But anyway, I'm going to leave the video there now, but please do not forget that you were so brave, you were so loved, and this world will never be the same without you. Please hold on, because it does always get better in the end, I promise. Bye guys.